Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to join us tonight, being here live. And for those of you who are watching the recording, I appreciate you taking the time. We're talking about MetaPWR, and in particular, our superstar guest speaker is Effy Baraboutis. And Effy, I'm keen to ask you all about your journey. First of all, though, I'll just do a quick little overview of what is MetaPWR. You can see here on the slide next to me all the amazing ways it can benefit and improve our life and nourish us and bring us into our natural vibrancy. And I can't wait to hear your story. So let's have a quick little look at what is MetaPWR for those who maybe, heard about it, curious, but aren't quite sure what is this that we're talking about. So Meta being short for metabolic health, and the PWR standing for personal wellness realized. So MetaPWR can help us in all of these ways, and it's a simple system. We actually partner it with the well-known lifelong vitality supplements that have been around for a couple of years now with dōTerra. So the complete system is having it with the nutritional supplements of the LLV, lifelong vitality. And then MetaPWR is the metabolic blend, fondly known as, in the past, Smart and Sassy, or if you're US watching, Slim and Sassy. So they reformulated it, took it to a flavor house, just made it much more palatable, but also researched and found that by adapting the ratios of the same oils, they'd have a much better response and improvement. So the MetaPWR blend is lovely to have in your drinking water. So if you've got a stainless steel water bottle or glass and you can shake and sip through the day, it's lovely in smoothies. You can even add it to your foods, get creative. You can diffuse it. You can use it in all three ways: on you, on your body, carefully with the citrus in there, around you in the diffuser, and in your foods and drinks. Now, they also have the MetaPWR collagen. This is called Advantage, and it comes in a sachet, so it's fresh and in the right portion, and it activates when you add it to your water. So you can have still water. I've got it sparkling at the moment. So in the mornings, I would have, say, a quarter of a glass, whiz it up with one of those fun, oh, funny old camera, one of those fun coffee milk frother things, gets it all stirred in to a smooth consistency, and gulp it down. You want to have it pretty quickly, so it's not one that you take the time over and sip. It's one you want to have. Effy's coming on back in. You want to have it quite straight away. So while it's activated, you can add a drop of your MetaPWR blend to that if you so choose. And the benefits of the collagen we'll be hearing from Effy in a moment, but what it's done for her. And then the assist capsules, these are the mulberry extract and the berberine, and this is to assist with our blood sugar levels. So we take this before our biggest meal of the day, so your largest carbohydrate meal, and that it's as simple as that. So when we get our MetaPWR kit, it might look overwhelming and think, oh, how do I do this again? Reach back to the person who introduced you to it, your oil friend or whoever it is that you get help with, and they'll break it down for you into those easy steps again. Because I know it all sounds exciting when you hear about it the first time, and then when you get it, it's like, what do I do now? So, Effy, are you ready if I unmute? And can you see the little, yeah, there we go. And I'd love to know, hi, I'd love to know, and hi, Paul, sitting next to you there.
Hi.
What was it that attracted you to MetaPWR? What gave you that inspiration to give it a go?
Well, I actually logged on to the American seminar thing that they had. I bought a ticket to find out more about it, and I actually bought it from America back then. Okay. Now I noticed because I had menopause, so the weight gain started, and then it did. By the time I got it, whatever, but then I went overseas, so I stopped it. But I did notice a big difference. But I went overseas, so I stopped it because I couldn't get it in Europe. It wasn't available in Europe at the time. I came back, I had other health issues, this, that, whatever. So then I was taking it again. Now I was taking the collagen to start off with, okay? And I was getting kidney stones. So I had a tumor in my parathyroid glands, which makes you very tired. And I had put on from 65 kilos, I went to 81. Now, when I went overseas, it was really hot and I could function. I was taking my MetaPWR because I went for 3 months, right? I was taking the MetaPWR, the collagen. I was able to function, get up, go out, walk about 25 to 30,000 steps a day. My hot flushes disappeared, okay? I was sleeping great. It was hot over there, unbelievable, but I was functioning perfectly. I come back to Sydney. I thought, yep, let's get back on it so I can start losing my weight. So I was doing everything. Probably in about 2 weeks with me. I'm not saying with everyone. I know it's not a weight loss, but the side effect is you lose weight. I lost 5 kilos, but I debloated, sorry. I was fitting in clothes I couldn't fit in before. I felt fantastic. I had energy. I was going back to the gym. I was back to myself. Then the doctor said, stop everything with calcium, and MetaPWR has a little bit of calcium in it, in the collagen. So I stopped everything for 6 weeks. I thought I was going to die. I couldn't function. I bloated again. I didn't want to get out of bed. I was so tired. I got a puppy and I felt so bad for the puppy because I didn't have energy to play with it. I felt sluggish. I felt like bad. All my hot flushes came back, the weight, everything. So I said to Jackie, I'm going to go to my surgeon, and because I love my milk and cheese. So I said to Jackie, if I can't get back on the MetaPWR because of the calcium, I'm going to get off cheese and milk so I can get back on it. It was a life changer for me. Look, to be honest with you, I knew it worked, okay? That I'm not saying. I did know it worked from before, but I didn't know how much it worked till I stopped it.
Yeah, that would have really shown you that.
Like major. I was going to rehab to like a little gym session with ladies that are 70 plus, and here I am too, right? They had more energy than me. After I went back on it on the 19th of January, the MetaPWR, the whole thing. When I went to the gym about a week later, after, not even, about 4 days after starting it, they said to me, what are you on? I go, why? Even the instructor said, Effy, we're all worried. Every time you left, we thought, oh my gosh, she's going to pass out. Like the aches, the pains, all the aches in my back, in my legs, my arms, everything came back. As soon as I started getting on, it was like instantly the aches went away. I had energy. I was going to put it up, put the weight up, put the weight up. They couldn't believe the difference. They saw it. I mean, you know, not being able, you know, with a 75 to 80-year-old person, I'm half dying and they're full. Like, it was a big difference.
That's remarkable. And do you find yourself now wanting to tell everyone? Like, is it something that you're passionate about?
I am. I'm telling everyone I meet, I tell them like this. They're probably thinking, oh my God. So I told Paul about it. So he's into it. I'm signing him up. His son's getting it as well. So yeah.
Yeah. Because you would have that conviction of, you know, what it's done for you and what you could see it helping others.
Look, I have an issue that I can't tell someone to get something if I'm not believing in it and using it and seeing the results.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if you tell me something's great, if I don't believe in it, I'm not telling not a soul. I can't. It's not me.
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Can you talk us through your day? How do you use MetaPWR? What times of the day? What are your little tips and tricks in regards of actually taking it?
Okay, so when I first wake up, I just go get my collagen. I either put it in a plastic bottle, like the water bottle, about 100 mils of it. I shake it really, really well, or I use my little frappe, little Greek blending thing. And I put 2 drops of the MetaPWR oil in there. And I have that. Okay.
The party time at
Then
your house? We just saw balloons.
I know, where did it come from? Shut up. Was that from me?
That was That's so exciting. That's
God.
Who was
how
balloons?
exciting it is to have the collagen with the oil blend. That was the excitement.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Balloons behind us.
Okay, and I know. And then what I do is, so that's my morning drops, okay? So then what I do is I made up capsules, as I don't like the taste. Everyone I know loves the taste of the oil.
Okay.
I detest it. Paul likes
I
it.
like
He
the
tried
taste.
it. He loved it.
Yeah.
I have to be honest, I detest it. I can't. I've got to tell you the truth. So I make I get the capsules that are empty and I put 2 drops in there and I take it that way, or I get them from America. Okay. So then what I do, so I don't forget, Paul, can you just hold the phone? I'll be back in half a tick to tell you what I do.
While Effy's
So
gone.
I don't forget.
So Effy was just explaining, so we have access to ordering from the US, which means we can order the pre-made MetaPWR soft gels and the chewing gum and the beadlets. So they're available to us. And if you're someone similar to Effy, maybe you don't like the smell or the taste of the MetaPWR oil blend, you could have it in the soft gels because you'll just be swallowing it, still getting the benefits and the properties of the oils, but without the smell or taste. So that was a good tip on her behalf. The chewing gum and the beadlets are for convenience, so you can have them in your pocket as you go about your day. Okay, back to you, Effy.
Okay, so what I do is from Kmart, I get the little capsule things that are separately, okay, and then in there I will put in one of the things, I put my vitamins in there, okay. Then in another compartment I have the oil tablets, and then in the other compartment I have the tablet that I take with my biggest meal. So that's in my bag every day, because otherwise I'm going to go, oh, I forgot the oil, oh, I forgot that, oh, I forgot this, and then I don't take it. So if I'm on the run quite a bit, that comes with me. I have no excuse. After my first meal, I take my vitamins. And then also too, I like to, I find that I'm not hungry in the morning anymore. So about 11 or 11:30, I have my chocolate protein powder.
Have you tried the MetaPWR in that? A drop of MetaPWR in that would be extravagant.
No, I don't like the taste.
Oh, we were just saying that. All right, scrap that.
If you do put a drop in, it's like having Jaffas. You know the Jaffas, I reckon?
Yeah, it would be. Or the mint too. I think that's a genius idea with the compartment to have it convenient with you. How did you make it a habit to thank you, Paul. Excellent model there. How else did you make it convenience? Yeah.
So I put my collagen, I have it in my kitchen, where that's where I go in the morning to make a coffee. So I have my collagen there first, so I can't, it's just there. Because if it's not there, I will forget, okay? So that's there, I have that, I make that every night. I make 7 of those little, because they come in 7, a pack of 7, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but who cares about the days, I just, whatever I pick up. And then every Sunday, I fill it up for a week, so then I don't have an excuse not to have it. Yeah. And then, you know, they say after 30 days, something becomes a habit. So, and then what I would do too is I would set reminders on my phone the first week. But when you see that the first time you take the collagen, you feel that extra energy, you remember. You take the tablets, you feel lighter. So, you know what? That helps you. You don't need to. You feel so good that you want it.
Oh, that's so exciting to hear. Yeah, so you're connecting into that, how good it makes you feel. Yeah.
Oh, and also I've got to tell you, my skin, because my estrogen dropped straight away, so my skin was like an 80-year-old, like really, like it went really bad. Okay, about a year ago it went really bad. After taking it, my skin is like, it's like, you know, like this, like it goes bounces off. And also my scar. Sorry, Paul, but I had a breast reduction and I had a lot of scars. They're gone. My scars are gone. A little bit of cellulite I had has gone.
And that's from having it internally, or have you used it on you in any of those areas? That's from taking it internally. Yeah. Wonderful.
Yeah. I think it was the collagen. I don't think it was anything else.
Yeah. Okay. And you're taking the vitamins as well, the complete.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, what advice would you give? There they are. Thank you, Paul. They're in there. What advice would you give to someone who's thinking about it? Maybe they've heard about MetaPWR, maybe they're like you and they're doing their research and they're just on the fence. What would you say to someone?
Look, I just say to them, you've got nothing to lose because it is a money-back guarantee. If you don't see any kind of difference in a month, what have you got to lose? And can I just say, I say to people, tell me one company, especially with vitamins, that will offer you, if you don't see a difference in 30 days, they'll give you a money-back guarantee. Tell me one person. Tell me one, okay? And even the capsule is vegan, okay? I have issues digesting a lot of things. I actually can't take a lot of medication. I react to medication. My blood pressure was 195 over 117. It is now 135 over 75. My heart doctor doesn't understand. So I don't know, is it coincidence? Since I've started taking this.
So good to hear your story and keep sharing it. I really admire you.
Even my surgeon for when I took my parathyroid gland out, the tumor that I had, he knew about dōTerra, and he actually said, he didn't say doctors, but he said the people that prescribe medication should be looking into dōTerra. So the people that prescribe it, well, they're doctors. It doesn't take Einstein to work that one out. Yeah.
Well, before we open it up, because we've got a lot of people here very interested in what, they've heard of your story, and we're welcoming questions tonight. You can, in a moment, unmute or pop it in the chat. If anyone wants more privacy, I could even stop the recording if we want for this section. But I just wanted to highlight how incredible it is. We've got that 30-day money-back guarantee, and we have a sale on for the next 3 days. So here in Australia, the MetaPWR kit is in, the starter bundle is on sale. So when you look at it, retails normally $307. I mean, as a member, we get it for $230. That's great already, which includes free membership. But in this sale, it's down to $184. Effy, I've bought myself 6 months or more supply just because of this price. Have you done the same?
Yeah. I bought 4. My girlfriend that was new at it, after being on it for 4 days, got another 5 packs.
Oh, there you go. So you better hurry up because we're all buying up in bulk. And I can see people here nodding. I think it's a wise time. If you want my tip, just add on a bottle of the Balance Blend or something that gets it up to the 100 points, because with the sale, our point value also adjusts with that. So to get your free postage, and good on you, Paul, you're joining, you're getting your membership and all of that too. But let's open it up for questions. Does anyone want to unmute or pop in the chat? Do you have a personal question for Effy while she's here? Or let me know if you'd rather.
Effy, can I ask Effy a question?
Sure.
I love how your doctor, you said it was your doctor that was really, didn't understand it, but said that doctors should be looking at dōTerra.
No, he did. He actually knew, because when I went to him, I said, because he goes, I know that you can't take medication. How did you lower your blood pressure? I said, look, you're going to think I'm an idiot, but I don't care. I take dōTerra. No, I said it to him, I take dōTerra. I go, have you heard of it? And he said to me, are you talking about D-O, capital T, dōTerra? Like that, he said it to me. And I said, yeah. And he goes, I know all about dōTerra. That's when he said the people that prescribe it, he didn't say doctors, he said the people that prescribe it should look more into it, because now a lot of them are becoming TGA approved. He said it.
Sure. And so is he already in dōTerra, or are you going to talk to him about he needs to get on board with you?
Look, he's actually a surgeon, so
That's
I
what I
don't
want to
see
know.
him unless I get another tumor, which hope I don't get. So I don't. He knows about it. I didn't want to push the thing with him because it was the first time I met him. But if I come across him, I'm going to actually email him because he's got the same breed of dog I have. So I'm going to send him some
There you
photos
go.
of my baby, and then I'll
Yep.
ask him slowly. I didn't want to bombard straight away with it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a conversation you need
Look,
to
I
keep
felt
going.
all his dirt and tell him about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because what happens in the medical community is a lot of times they're not aware, but when they, when they are, I find that, they're pretty receptive when they start to, like, he's receptive. So, there's a conversation, and that's a great doctor to have on your side. Do you know what I mean? But sometimes we as the patients are educating them. So just don't forget that, because you know a lot more than maybe most people do about dōTerra, and doctors included. So don't be afraid to talk to them about it like you did. That was really good.
Yeah, no, I tell everyone. I have no filter. I tell everyone. Like, I'm sitting at the shop and then I hear someone going, "Oh, my back," and I go, "Oh, excuse me, have you heard of dōTerra? There's a really good cream called Ice Blue." Like,
Yep.
I'll tell everyone. Like, I'm going to go and see my gyno, and his daughter is the receptionist, and they already know. They said, "You try it out first and then see us. Let us know." So they're open to it. So I'm going to get my gyno and his daughter onto it too. I tell absolutely everyone. I don't even care if they're strangers. I just tell.
Yep. Amazing. That's awesome. Well done.
Yeah. Thank you.
Amazing. It's exciting. I
Thank
love your passion.
Are you on it? Are you on it?
Me? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. You like life changer.
It is.
Absolutely.
Jackie, I just noticed you're unmuted. Did you want to contribute or add anything there?
Can you hear me? Because I'm finding it very hard to hear you. Absolutely. I would love Effy to. I mean, it was such a tricky period of time the last couple of months, and I am just so honored to work with this incredible woman. She had an enrolling blitz last month without not even knowing whether she could take MetaPWR again in her life. So for all of our benefits, Hun, do you want to speak into your conviction and belief and your care for others?
Look, I actually just spoke from the heart. I didn't have to make anything up. I actually just told people exactly how I felt. I even made a video of it saying to people, excuse the language, but I tell people I felt like shit and I could not live without it. And I couldn't wait to my doctor to give me the okay. And I just told people, and people can tell when you're lying or making things up. And the people that know me know that I don't lie. Like, I had a few people say, "Look, Effy, we know you. So if you say it's good, we're taking it." And it's word from mouth as well. Like, people see other people and they're going, "Oh, how come you're looking so great and you're feeling so great?" They go, "Oh, speak to Effy. She got me onto this stuff. You've got to talk to her." So it's word of mouth, because once you tell someone and they see what it does, then they tell someone else as well. So it's not that I had to try and think of what to say. I just told them as exactly how I felt. There was no, hang on, let me have a script. What do I say? How do I, it was just the truth. At the end of the day, the truth.
I love that. And like Jackie said, you've got that caring nature about you, which a lot of us naturally do. And it's so nice to be able to help someone from your personal story and then be able to say, "Why don't you give it a try?" And, they can get the bundle and the guarantee. Everyone, we're going to have to leave it there. This is a weekly get together though. So bring your questions, and thank you there, Anne-Marie. Yes, you take care. Yeah, she's been stocking up the kit. Yeah, good idea. So go back to the person who introduced you to MetaPWR to get that sale price. I'll have this recording, so if you did find it a bit tricky to hear at any stage, you can watch the replay. I'm sure we could keep talking for hours. Your story is empowering. Thank you very much. We'll be back on the same link, same time next week with our guest speaker is Stephanie Calderon from the US. She's staying up till midnight for us. So if you want to come back, come on back and be part of it. But thanks, everyone. Thank you, Effy. Thank you, Paul, for modelling for us tonight. Good on you, mate. Enjoy your MetaPWR journey. Any last words, Effy?
No, all I'm saying is just give it a go, and you will. Also, too, take photos of your body, close up of your face, a front on a side, and your measurements, because the scale doesn't work. Because you'll find that it works from the inside out.
That is so true. And maybe even journaling how you're feeling.
Yes, how you feel, the energy, your sleep, your moods, your aches, your pains, everything.
I think this is magnificent, and it's the start of a MetaPWR community. So come on back next week, everyone. Tell your friends, just like Effy tells her friends about how good MetaPWR is. And we'll see you next week. If people want to get in contact with you, Effy, is that okay? Do you have...
Yeah, not a problem at all. Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Thank you so much, and good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye.